Hi, I'm Kristen Howerton, and I'm going to be sharing some tips on how to become an online influencer. This is a tough one because there's not really a magic formula, and there's many people out there that want to become an online influencer. I think the first thing you need to consider is why. Why do you want to become an online influencer? Is there something that you want to be sharing with people? Do you have a message, a passion? If your motivation for becoming an online influencer is that you want to be famous or you want to be popular, I think that motive often shows through, and that can make you look inauthentic. In my opinion, the number one way to become an online influencer is to be authentic and have something to share. You really want to show your true self. People are tired of the fake. People are tired of the performative in social media. People are really looking for real. And so the first thing I would say is be yourself. Right along with authenticity, though, is delivering good content. You need to know what it is that you are offering people, and that could be anything from fashion tips to recipes to daily humor, but you want to know what it is that you're bringing to the table, what it is that if you're going to influence people, what it is that you are influencing them in, and then focus on becoming better at that. As you become an online influencer, you also want to figure out how to delegate. Managing a blog, a social media presence across multiple platforms. Once you reach a critical size, you really do need to bring other people in on your team. And paired with that also is figuring out how to monetize, because most people don't want to be an online influencer as a hobby. That's a pretty time-consuming hobby. Most people want to turn it into some kind of a career, and if you're spending that much time on it, you should be thinking about how to monetize. You want to be thinking about how you can work with brands across your different platforms, how, as you're building an audience, you can make this something that is allowing you to create a sustainable income from it as well. A part of being an online influencer is staying current in your field. And for us, what that looks like is making sure that you understand shifts in the market. And that you're poised and ready to shift when those shifts happen. So as people move from reading blogs to spending more time on Instagram, you want to be making that move. As you're seeing more young people moving to Snapchat, and that's your audience, you want to be making that move. Things are constantly changing in the online marketplace, and you really have to be following and ready to make those changes yourself. You've got to be very flexible, and you've got to be on top of your game, just like you would be in any other business. You also want to focus on the platform that makes the most sense for what you have to offer. You want to look at who your demographics are, and you want to go where those demographics are. For example, if you're speaking to mostly people over 40, you might be spending more time on Facebook. If you're focusing on millennials, you might be spending more time on Instagram. If you're focusing on DIY and home decor, you might be spending more time on Pinterest. So your area of expertise is going to influence where you're spending your most energy online. Another great way to build your online presence is to network with other bloggers. You want to get to know other people. When you work with colleagues and when you're able to establish true friendships and reciprocal relationships, you can learn from each other, which is really powerful. So you definitely want to get out there, network, meet other people. Don't be an island in the social media game. Lastly, you want to consider offering your expertise for free in ways that can increase your platform. That might look like speaking at conferences. That might look like sharing your own content on the account of an online influencer who is a little bit bigger than you. But you do want to be considering ways that you can get yourself out there, even if there's not an immediate monetary gain, so that you're growing your platform for that future monetary gain.